Hi, gang. Are you ready to play radio on this blustery, blizzardy Christmas Eve? I'm with you, huh? Yes, once again, right here at WOR in the heart of Manhattan. It's the Gene Shepherd Show. Home to the greatest stories ever told. By yours truly, of course. Now, on my way to the studio in this spanking December breeze, I passed by a Salvation Army Santa Claus, listlessly tolling his bell. And, well, it reminded me of another Christmas, at another time, another place, and a BB gun. Let me take you back to the exotic city of Holman, Indiana. Right where the state line ends abruptly in the icy and detergent-filled waters of Lake Michigan. Now, back in the day, Lake Michigan was so polluted you could actually run halfway to Milwaukee before you sank to the bottom. Anyhow, it was there, in Holman, in 1940, that I experienced my most important Yuletide season. Now, when I say I don't mean me necessarily. It's a universal I. And the I in this particular story is Ralphie Parker. So sit back, turn up the volume, and let's go. There it is, the house on Cleveland Street.
We have to leave right now. I'm not kidding, boys. Do you want to miss it?
That's my mother, in the kitchen, trying in vain to get us bundled up and out the door.
Ralphie, Randy, I mean now. Aww. Randy, now.
That's my kid brother, Randy. And there I am, with the December issue of the Open Road for Boys, itchingly, nervously obsessing over a three-colored frame, back page, back cover advertisement for the greatest gift a boy could ever hunger for, and realizing time was my enemy.
Goodbye, November. Thanksgiving's gone. Now every house you pass has a plastic reindeer on its lawn.
Ralphie, please!
It's almost Christmas, that's clear to see. And there's a certain something that I want beneath my tree.
Frank, start the car. The boys are almost ready.
This year, don't want another flat tie. This year, can't let my chances pass by. And I'm running out of time. There's a gift I gotta get, and it all comes down to Christmas. I know the clock is set, and it all comes down to Christmas. I've got one shot, and it's 24 days away. I have to hurry up, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas Day.
Get away, shoot! And then there's my old man. Bumpus, call him off! Well, my old man and the Bumpus hound next door.
No, get away, you rotten no.
Bumpus! Our neighbors, the Bumpuses, were so far down the evolutionary chain that they weren't even included in Darwin's family tree.
God, sorry, get it. Butts, racking, sham, shucking, mangy mutts.
I have a mission, I have a plan. I know to get that gift, I really gotta get to my old man.
Stupid
And
hillbillies!
then there's Mother, she can be tough. I'll drop a couple hints, maybe that will be enough.
The store windows are lit at 6 o'clock. You don't want to miss it, do you, boys?
Come on, Ralphie, we gotta get to the beach.
Oh, hit beam. Now, the high water mark of the pre-Christmas season was the corner window at Higbee's department store. And that window was now packed with gifts galore, including the gift of my constant yearning.
This year, don't want a book I won't read. This year, I know the thing that I need, and I'm running out of time.
To hit this that window, we gotta go. Not a second can we spare, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas. We're pulling out our hair, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas. You got one shot, and it's 24 days away. We have to hurry up, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas Day.
This year, I want a shiny red. I want a model toy train.
This year,
I want my pizza birthday.
I hope they give me that raise.
And I'm running out of time.
We're getting close to Christmas.
We're getting close to Christmas. And it all comes down to Christmas Day.
We're scrimping and we're saving, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas.
We better start behaving, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas.
We've got one shot, and it's 24 days away. Almost Christmas, Christmas Day. We'll break the bitter weather, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas. And make it through together, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas. We've got one shot, and it's 24 days away. Time is almost up, and it all comes down to Christmas Day. Nearly Christmas Day.
Sing it, Ross. That's what I want.
Look, you can pause the rocking chair.
Toys, Mr. Toys. Mama, Daddy, a red wagon. That's what I want.
A radio flyer? That's expensive, son.
Oh, can I please? You'll have to ask Santa, dear.
That's it. That's it.
You can own.
Unofficial Red Rider Range Metal Carbine Action BB gun. To the compass in the stock is this thing that tells time.
The fever was well upon me. For months I had thought about the Red Ryder air rifle, and now there it was, the real thing.
You don't need a steed to be a cowboy. No, you're not a hero just by galloping off in the sun. What you really need to be a cowboy, fearless, keeping bandits trembling on the run, is a Red Rider Carbine Action BB gun.
That's right, boys. If you want to keep your homestead free from villains, I give you Old Blue.
So he's standing guard up at my window. I'll protect the neighborhood so outlaws are always outdone, and I'll bombard them from that window. Show those weasels how the Wild West was won. Bang, bang! It's a Red Rider Carbine Action BB gun. My teacher could be taken by a pack of goons. My class might be invaded by raccoons. I change and hurry down the hall as tigers tried to eat them all, but they would be okay. I troop in and save the day. And the girls will sigh and say, oh, Ralphie. When you're big and brave like me, no bully could ever make fun. My mom is crying, Cowboy Ralphie, while my dad is yelling, that boy is my son. It's a Red Rider Carbine Action BB gun. But it's almost nearly getting close. Counting down, the clock is set. Don't know how, don't know who, but I just know I gotta get a Red Rider It's 24 days away. It all comes down to Christmas
There's so much more to do when it all comes down to Christmas. Ralphie, Randy, breakfast. Time to get ready for school. Goodness gracious. It's a blizzard already and December's just begun.
With 23 days left until 0 hour and my mission well underway, my old man had embarked on a quest of his own.
Bills, bills, bills. Oh, here it is.
The Depression days were the golden age of the crossword puzzle, and my old man was hooked. Contest after contest, he labored doggedly. I mean, he entered them all. But this was the farthest he had ever gotten.
What's wrong, dear?
What is the name of the Lone Ranger's nephew's horse?
Victor. His name was Victor?
How did you know that?
Oh, everybody knows that.
Maybe they knew it.
Is that another one of your silly contests?
Oh, silly. You'll see. You will see. I'll have you know that I have received official notice that I have made the semifinals. You could win $50,000 or hundreds of valuable prizes. I just need to finish this, make sure it's in the mail by tomorrow, and I could be a winner.
That's nice there.
The wheels of my mind just keep on spinning. Another exhausting climb uphill. I always come close to almost winning. Just focus and think, I'm practically there. If I could get ink in each little square, I'd be the genius on Cleveland Street. Yeah. An intellectual elite. I could win an award, a trophy for all to see. Imagine that. The genius on Cleveland Street. The guy the neighbors wanna greet. That mental machine. The genius on Cleveland Street. I'm brimming with brains and skill and knowledge. I'm hardly a humdrum average Joe, so I didn't come from some dumb college. But if this could work, well then I could go from Parker the jerk to Parker the pro. I'd be the genius on Cleveland Street. The crackerjack that can't be beat. So smart it's obscene. The genius on Cleveland Street. A Danish prince that Shakespeare penned, stabbed and poisoned in the end. Oh, Hamlet. A Captain Hook he must destroy. Tinkerbell's pal, forever a boy. P-E-T-E. Three letters, Peter the Great, Peter and the Wolf, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Peter, Saint Peter's bird. Hey, I'm trying to think. Peter Pan. Mr. Parker, you're the best. No question, you're the best they've ever seen. The genius on Cleveland Street. No answers, puzzle is complete. If I send it in and somehow I win, they'll see. The genius on Cleveland Street, who won't go down in defeat. Let this be it, let this be the one for the genius on
Was not.
Ah!
Hurry up now and eat.
Oh, what was that?
Sounded like the furnace again, dear.
Oh, it's the clinkers. It's the googly-doogly sons of britches, rattling ass, shirty plastered, cake sniffing. Who left the skates on the stairs?
My old man was one of the fiercest furnace fighters in northern Indiana. He had a lot of practice. And the blue streak that came out of his mouth was equal to the blue smoke that poured out of the furnace grate.
Who turned the damper down? You have to leave it up. Yeah, clinkers again. Shirty plastered cake sniffing clinkers. The farfalocking fumigating flop chocolatey furnace is out again. Call the office and tell them I'll be late.
Profanity, for us kids, strictly verboten. But for my old man, well, that day, he wove a tapestry of obscenity that, as far as we know, still hangs in space over Lake Michigan. Our mother, of course, always tried to divert our attention from it.
Well, what do you boys want for Christmas?
An opening? Now, I knew my old man would never get me that gun for Christmas, but perhaps I could convince my mother. With 23 days left, how could I make the case that that Red Ryder was not just a Christmas present, it was a necessity?
Gotta find a subtle way to say it, play it, careful, don't sound desperate, or I'm done. Get the Red Ryder carbine action BB gun.
So is that when that lights up and makes noises?
Oh, that's nice. Ralphie?
Now, I knew that moment called for nuance and nonchalance, but sometimes...
An official Red Ryder red carbine action BB gun.
No!
Rifle.
Oh, no, my tongue short-circuited my brain. I was dead. Even before she opened her mouth, I knew what was coming.
Ralphie, you'll shoot your eye out.
Oh, the classic mother BB gun block. That dreaded phrase uttered so many times by hundreds of mothers was not surmountable by any means known to kiddom. I had to immediately rebuild the dike.
I was kidding. Actually, I'd like some Tinker Toys.
Tinker Toys? I couldn't even believe my own ears. She'd never buy it.
All right, time to get ready for school.
But who could I turn to now?
Ralphie, you put your things on. Randy, here, let me help you.
Oh, Mom, it's too cold to go to school.
There was never any question of staying home. It never even entered our mind. It was a hardier time. And Miss Shields was a hardier teacher than the current bunch. Cold in Holman was something that was just accepted, like air and clouds and parents. It was a fact of nature, and as such could not be used in any fraudulent scheme to stay out of school. You getting ready for school? That was like preparing for some extended deep sea diving.
What did you say?
Come on, Mom, we're gonna be late.
Just wait, Ralphie.
I can't put my arms down.
Sometimes solutions are very practical in Indiana.
You'll put your arms down when you get to school.
old man about sticking your tongue to a flagpole in the winter, and he says it'll stick, just like I told you.
Baloney! What would your old man know about anything?
Schwartz and Flint, my two best friends, my fellow wimps, all for one and one for all.
My old man knows this. He once saw a guy stick his tongue to a railroad track on a bed, and the fire department had to come get his tongue unstuck.
You're full of beans, and so's your old man.
Hey, fellas, get up!
Can't get up, I can't get up.
Come on, Randy, we're gonna be late.
Help me, I can't get up, guys. Help me. Go help your brother, Ralphie.
All right.
Scott Farkas and Grover Dill, the bully and his toady. We were about to be pummeled.
Hey! Come here, you wimp.
Oh,
You see, these are the kind of meatheads that grow up bashing car grills and becoming mafia hitmen or captains of industry.
who's ready to say uncle?
On every playground, there's a war taking place between the bullies and the wimps that they chase. And if you're part of the pack that's always under attack, you quickly learn that you don't fight back. When you're a wimp, you know that you don't have the guts, and you wait every day to get kicked in the eye. Think it again and again. When you're a wimp, when you're a wimp.
Okay, Ralphie, say it.
Uncle!
I can't hear you.
Uncle! You do his homework. If a question is missed, you get to answer. To the pound of his fist, he gives that threatening glance. And you start weighing your pants. It's kind of clear that you got no chance. When you're a wimp, you don't even try to escape.
When your last name is Schwartz, you get crushed like a creep.
You try to survive till you're 10. When you're a wimp, when you're a wimp. But oh, the day you grow, it'll be sublime. At payback time, you'll stretch 6 feet overnight. You'll take one heck of a bite and finally slug every thug inside. When you're a wimp, you patiently wait for the day. When the tables have turned and you're making a play. Imagine how helpless you'll seem when you're twisting their arms till they scream. Yeah, you gotta hold on to that dream. When you're a wimp, when you're a wimp, when you're a wimp.
Although I survived the wrath of the feared arm-twisting twosome, I couldn't avoid the fact that my coveted air rifle was in serious jeopardy. I couldn't even convince my own mother I needed it. I had to find another way.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Shields.
Children, our first activity today is going to be an in-class theme. Titled, What I Want for Christmas.
I have found the other way.
Now, as always, I expect good penmanship, careful conjugation, proper punctuation, and careful attention to the margins. To margins. The margins! You may begin.
If If I could get Miss Shields to sympathize with my plight, she might phone my mother and implore her to get me that gun. Oh. Soon that cold blue steel would soon be mine. If I could just stay inside the margins. Rarely had words poured out of that penny pencil with such feverish fluidity. Even to this day, I recall the glorious winged phrases and concise imagery of that theme.
What I want for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time. It's great. But I don't think a football is a very good Christmas present. And I think everyone needs a Red Ryder BB gun. You never know when you might need one. Your teacher in trouble, so get there on the double, or she'll face her doom. The tension is mounting, 1 minute left and counting, till she goes kaboom! Won't you save me, Ralphie? Tell this scoundrel to surrender. I'll save the day. Oh, please help me, Ralphie. I could die in this disaster. Hold on, I'm on my way. Ralphie to the rescue. Oh, oh, oh. Ralphie to the rescue. Oh, oh, oh. One thing to do, time to turn to old blue. Now let her go. Oh! Living Rhino! My hero! Ah! Stopped in a stick up.
We got some gas to pick up. Fill the bag with loot.
Ah! Tell it to teller.
Now hand it over, feller, or we'll have to shoot. He's in the air, that's right.
Won't you help us, Ralphie? Tell these robbers to release us.
Don't let me die.
Try and stop us, Ralphie.
Hope you're ready for some payback. Stay there. Forget the FBI.
Forget the FBI.
Ralphie to the rescue. Oh, oh, oh. Ralphie to the rescue. Oh, oh, oh. He's here to hold every bank robbing crook. So drop the door. Here you go.
Then come home. Cowboy Ralphie.
The favorite son of Indiana with his gun And then he kissed her gently on the... Time's up! Hand on your papers, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ralphie! Yoo-hoo! Ralphie!
1 second, I'm almost done. And that is why I think everyone deserves a Red Ryder BB gun.
I raced home, imagining Miss Shields grading my theme that very night. Swooning, overwhelmed with a work of creative genius. An A+ at the very least. There was one problem. Over a week had gone by, and she still had not graded those themes. Well, gradually my expectation turned to anxiety, and then deep despair.
I've got one shot, and it's 17 days away.
Ralphie, Randy, time for supper. I just heard your father pull up. He'll be famished. Hurry up now and wash up.
Buffets, come get your dog, Buffets! Ah, cock blockers, not joggers. You'll pay for this, Buffets, you and your hog-hugging hounds!
Hello, dear. How was your day?
Fine until quitting time. Then the board wouldn't start. Had to get a jump, needs a new battery. Those things are up to $6 a piece these days.
Well, a big plate of meatloaf and cabbage should cheer you right up.
Oh, sure.
Well, hurry up now and wash up. Dinner's getting cold.
Oh, Mom, I washed my hands yesterday.
New stains on the rug, stray socks on the stairs, and piles of paper appearing right out of thin air. But the sheets have been washed, the pants have been pressed, the floors have been scrubbed like a woman possessed, and we're steady and stable, a meal on the table each evening because that's what a mother does. Okay, Randy, sit down and let's eat.
Every family has one child that won't eat. In our family, it's my brother.
Can I have some more meatloaf?
My kid brother had not eaten voluntarily in over 3 years.
More potatoes, dear?
My mother had not eaten a hot meal for herself in 15 years.
Sit down to stand up. You're back on your feet. Serving seconds and thirds while you've still got a boy who won't eat.
Aw, geez.
But a mom has her ways. A mom knows her kid. She'll get him to eat without knowing he did. It's just one of her talents. She keeps life in balance amid all the bugs. That's what a mother does. Now, starving people would be glad to have that.
Oh, meatloaf, sweetloaf, dough, meatloaf. I hate meatloaf.
Yeah, where's the screwdriver and the plumber's helper? I'll pry his mouth open and stuff it in.
Well, he would have done it too. But my mother was a bit more subtle.
Randy, how did the little piggies go? That's right. Oink, oink. Good little piggies.
See, my kid brother was deep into the Three Little Pigs.
Now, how do the little piggies eat? Here's your trough. Be a good boy and show Mommy how the piggies eat. Oh, gosh!
Jesus.
That was disgusting.
Oh, that's right. Mommy's little piggy. One thing down, a million more you missed. The plates, the pans, keep crossing off the list. Homework, PJs, get the kids to bed. Choose a Christmas story to be read. Yes, Christmas is here. There's so much to do. A house to look festive, a family that's counting on you. With tinsel to buy and stockings to stuff, to make them forget that the times have been tough. Your mom on a mission to keep a tradition. Cookies and carols and laughter and barrels, till you hear them say, you've made Christmas Day the very best Christmas that there ever was. 'Cause that's what a mother, what any good mother, that's what a mother
Bills. These bills are never ending.
Another brilliant idea.
Oh. Here's one with no stamp on it. And it's addressed to you.
Me?
How can they deliver a letter with no stamp on it?
It's one of those silly ads for a kid's BB gun. Those things are dangerous.
Rats! My fevered brain seized with an effort to come up with some infinitely subtle device to implant the air rifle indelibly into my parents' consciousness without them becoming aware of it.
Well, Flick says that he saw some grizzly bears outside of Pulaski's candy store the other day.
My parents looked at me as if I had lobsters coming out of my ears.
That's quite interesting, dear.
If I couldn't get my parents' attention, it would have to be up to Miss Shields. But she had to get those papers graded, and soon.
Mr. and Mrs. Parker, your extraordinary son Ralph has just written the theme I've waited for all my life. What I want for Christmas is a Red Ryder BB gun with a compass and the stock and this thing that tells time. Sheer poetry. And the penmanship, the conjugation, the punctuation, all contained in the tightly restrained dictates of the margins. I can hardly contain myself. Anyway,
Your son Ralph has convinced me beyond a doubt that he must be given a Red Ryder BB gun for the protection of your family. After all, grizzly bears were seen at Pulaski's candy store the other day. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Parker. And to you, Ralph, my prize A+++++++. Ralphie, eat your cabbage. You'll need your roughage.
Well, who's that?
I'm not sure.
It's almost 7 o'clock.
A telegram for you folks, Mrs. Parker?
A telegram.
Well, what's it say?
It's addressed to you. Well?
Look, read it.
Dear Mr. Parker, congratulations. You have won a major award in our $50,000 Great Figures of the World Literature Contest. It will arrive by special messenger tonight. Congratulations. You're a winner.
I am a winner! I'm a winner! You hear that, Muppets? I'm a winner! I am a winner!
But a winner of what?
Well, it could be anything. A new car, a trip to Paris. A guy in Terre Haute won a bowling alley.
Now, how would they deliver a bowling alley?
Oh, they could deliver a deed, for Christ's sake. Oh my gosh, it's here! Who is it?
You are Frank Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sign right here. All right, boys, haul it in. Look, you're gonna
What is it?
I don't know.
What is it?
Look, I don't know. Let's get out of here.
Careful, dear. Look what it says on the side.
Fragile. Sounds Italian. I want an Italian prize. Fragile.
I think that says fragile, honey.
Okay, yeah. All right, well, give me a hammer, a crowbar and a hammer. Here's a proof I'm someone. I am someone very wise. When you're this astute, you get saluted with a prize. And when that prize arrives in a giant wooden crate, you know it's something great.
My old man worked in supercharged haste to lay bare that hard-won symbol of his victory.
Oh, Mr. Parker, who would believe the glory of the gift that you're about to receive?
What is it?
It's a leg.
What is it?
Oh, it's a leg, like a statue.
A statue?
Well, he want a statue.
We want a statue?
Oh, holy smokes, there's something else in this box.
What?
Oh, holy smokes, do you know what this is?
What?
It's a lamp.
It's a lamp?
It's a major award. I won a major award. I won a grand slam. Big fat wham bam. Take that award. I won a major award. I won a major award. Who won? I won. It's me, I see. Well, gee, it's a major award. Oh, this is exactly what we need for the front window.
Are you sure the front window is the best place for this?
of a few sparks, a quick whiff of ozone, and suddenly that lamp blazed forth in unparalleled glory! Ain't that something?
Oh, it's something, all right.
Oh, I want to see it from outside!
That lamp, to my mother's consternation, could be seen up and down Cleveland Street.
Oh, you should see it from out here!
I can see it just fine from here.
Honey, move it a little forward.
Forward?
Yeah, toward me.
What on earth is that?
Is what?
Heaven knows to glow.
Oh, it's a big time honor and award.
I never know.
Now this is patent proof that your neighbor is a champ.
It looks just like a lamp.
That there's a statue, a fine work of art. A prize that they bestow upon the extra super smart. Friend, it's a major award. I want a major award.
He is he.
I say, well, gee, you want a major award. It's a trophy he can cherish. What he read?
Oh, scary.
He's a winner, that's for certain.
Maybe we should take the window slightly overboard.
Don't you get it? Ladies, it's a major award! A major award! A major award! A major award! A major award!
Frank Parker did it, how remarkably grand. Frank Parker did it, now the world will understand.
The genius on Cleveland Street. Nobody ever believed in me. All the kids used to call me Frankie, Frankie, dumb and lanky, can't play ball or use a hanky. It wasn't until the 5th grade, on my report card at the bottom under comments, my teacher, Mrs. Millsap, wrote, Frank Parker shows some potential. A taste of victory so sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank my fellow nominees. Lawrence Olivier, Jimmy Stewart, Mickey Rooney, Clark Gable, gentlemen, you were all fantastic. I guess we could just say that I had a leg up on the competition. Well, who knows, maybe next year, if I'm lucky, I'll win the rest of her. Now watch it ignite, this little light of mine. Let it shine. Look what I got. Whoa.
We won a major award. We won a major award. Yes, it's a crystal blessing.
Careful, it's plastic.
Yes, we got every answer correct. Some blessings are made and God respect. So come with me, the king is our free and free. We want a major award.
I want a major award.
A major award.
I want a major award. A major award.
Needless to say, the leg lamp was the #1 topic of conversation in the neighborhood. And despite my mother's futile protestations of the glowing electric sex display, my old man was resolute in keeping this newfound symbol of his self-esteem in the front window for all to see.
You rotten little dogs. All right, come on, everybody. If we're late, all the good trees are going to be gone.
We're coming, we're coming. Goodness gracious. I'll just be a second, dear.
I get to pick the tree out this time, Randy. No, I get to pick the tree out this time, Ron.
You picked it out last time.
Did not.
Did you?
Did not.
Did you?
Did not.
Did you?
Stop! We will all pick the tree out together. And if it's one that I like, we'll get it. All right, now come on. All the good trees are going to be gone. Hey, who turned out the lamp?
We don't want to miss all the good ones, do we, dear? Come on.
Come on, Dad.
We don't want to waste any electricity, do we, dear?
Come on, Dad. Come on.
Comes down to Christmas and make it through together, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas. We've got one shot and it's only 12 days away. We have to hurry up, 'cause it all comes down to Christmas.
Cotton doodle doo.
What is it, dear?
Nobody move. We have got a flat.
My old man's tires were really only tires in the academic sense. They were round, and they were made of rubber. But there was so little tread, you could actually read the want ads from the Tribune right through them.
Yeah, front left this time. All right, everyone, stay in here. I'll get this changed on a 4 minutes timing.
He loved this. See, he always pictured himself as working in the pits in the Indianapolis 500 Motor Speedway.
All right, everyone stay in the car. Don't want it falling on anyone in case the jack fails. 4 minutes, go.
Ralphie, why don't you help your father?
Really? Can I?
Yes.
That was the first time it had ever been suggested that I help my father with anything.
Yeah, what are you doing out here?
Mom told me that I should help you.
All right, yeah. All right, well, get down here and hold this then. No, not like that. Hold it like a man. Come on. All right. I'm gonna put the lug nuts in there, so for Christ's sake, don't move.
And he went right on, so I held on to that hubcap with a death grip. Because when my old man said, don't move, what he really meant was, don't breathe. And I was up to it, I could do it. I would do anything to prove myself worthy.
Concern it, quick in the knee.
The lug nuts flew in the air, silhouetted by the moonlit night sky, and then they were gone. And suddenly, I lost all sense of where I was or who I was with.
Oh!
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word, the big one, the queen mother of all dirty words, the F word. I had broken the verboten rule. I was awfully young to die.
What did you just say?
I said,
Oh, that's
yeah.
what I thought you said. Get in the car. Go on, get in the car. Get the board, they said. Great tires. You won't get the board from your deadbeat brother. Get the board. Next thing you know, it's going to be the back tire.
8 minutes.
Do you know what your son just said?
No, what?
Oh, I'll tell you what he said. He said, Brady!
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
It was all over. I was dead. What would it be? The guillotine? The hanging? The rack? The chair? The Chinese water torture? No. A mere child's play to what awaited me.
Open up, Ralphie.
I had become quite a connoisseur of soap. Now, my personal preference was Lux, but I found Palmolive to be quite piquant, with just a touch of mellow smoothness. Lifebuoy, on the other hand.
Yuck! All right, where did you hear that word?
I'd heard that word about 12 times a day from my old man. See, he worked in profanity like most artists work in clay and oils. It was his true medium. But I chickened out.
Are you ready to tell me?
Who? Schwartz!
Oh, I see.
No.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Schwartz?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Parker. How are you?
I'm fine, Mrs. Schwartz. Do you know what Ralph just said?
I hear all the kids are saying smart ass these days.
No, he said,
Oh, no, not that.
yes, that. And do you know where he heard it?
Well, probably from his father, of course.
No, he heard it from your son.
What? 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 Philip?
Mom?
Oh,
Ow, what'd I do?
over.
Dying.
Dead. There's no way I'll get that gun when I just said that what I said.
It's a disaster.
There's nothing worse.
'Cause Christmas doesn't come for little kitties who curse.
This year.
How about a big lump of coal?
This year.
And pretty presents from the North Pole.
There's not enough time.
There's not enough time.
You can't say something rotten cause it all comes down to Christmas. Oh, this won't be forgotten.
And it all comes down to Christmas.
I've got one shot and I'm watching it slip away.
And now you have to pay the price by having the most lousy, lonely, dreadful, dreary, horrid, hellish, wretched, ruined Christmas
After the Lifebuoy soap debacle, my fate rested on getting a good grade from Miss Shields, keeping my nose clean until Christmas. But that would be severely challenged by an episode that has become legend at Warren G. Harding Elementary School.
All right, there's the flagpole. Why don't you stick your tongue on it? I double dare you.
Now, the exact exchange and nuance of phrase of this ritual is very important.
Stick my tongue to that stupid pole. That's dumb.
That's because you know it'll stick.
You're full of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I double dog dare you.
Now it was serious. The double dog dare. There were only 2 dares left. The triple dare you and the coup de grace of all dares, the sinister triple dog dare.
I triple dog dare you.
Schwartz had broken the etiquette by skipping the triple dare and going right for the throat.
It's a sticky situation. Baby Flick is just full of hot air. But there's a standard expectation, and he's got no choice but to win the dare. You can't skip the triple standard for the triple dog dare attack. But Schwartz just up and said it, and there ain't no way of taking it back. It's a sticky, sticky, sticky situation. All right.
Oh, go on, smart ass, and do it.
I'm going.
Flick stiffened his spine. He curled his lips in a defiant sneer, and it was too late to go back now.
This is nothing. Stuck. What did he say?
Jeez, it really works.
Schwartz's old man was right.
What are we gonna do?
The bell rang. We have to go inside.
But what are we gonna do?
The horns of a dilemma. Now, good little boys who go to class on time get what they ask for Christmas, even BB guns. Bad little boys who get caught triple dog daring their friend into sticking their tongue on a flagpole. What would you do?
Let's go, come on.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Oh, let's come back, come back. It's a sticky situation.
Of course, we bolted back to the classroom, leaving poor Flick with his tongue fastened to the flagpole, but I had one thought lingering in my head. We had to get those thieves back today because it was the last day before Christmas vacation.
Esther Jane.
Present.
Ralphie.
Here. Flick.
Flick. Flick. Where's Flick? Does anyone see Flick? Well, he was at recess, wasn't he? Ralphie, do you know where Flick is?
Flick? Flick who?
It's a sticky situation in the thick of this crazy event. Should you try to lie an explanation of where Flick might could have possibly went? He ran away! He died! You just sit, don't dare admit it. If you're caught, they might call you to jail. And in jail, they don't have Christmas, and Santa doesn't answer your mail. It's a sticky, 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 sticky situation.
I said, has anyone seen Flick? Yes, Esther Jane. Oh my Lord!
Sticky situation got him quickly get this kid to relax. He'll need immediate hydration, and if that don't work, I'll break out the axe.
He could die right here at recess unless they pry him off of that pole. It's a sticky, 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 oh! Sticky, 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 oh! Sticky, sticky, sticky situation. Oh! Son-in-law!
Now, I know some of you put Flick up to this, but those who did know their blame. And I'm sure the guilt you feel is far worse than any punishment you might receive. Don't you feel terrible? Don't you feel remorse for what you have done?
Adults love saying things like that. Kids know better. We all know darn well it's always better not to get caught.
Now that's all I'm going to say about poor Flick. All right, children, I have your Christmas themes for you.
Oh, at last.
I'm pleased. Overall, they were pretty good, except for the margins. Eyes on your own paper. Hey, no talking.
I held my breath as I stared at that paper. Now, I imagine Miss Shields restrained her verbal praise of my theme in deference to the ordinary intelligence of my class. But I was sure that the multiple pluses would be fairly dripping onto the floor. But there was only one plus.
C plus?
C plus.
There was a note at the bottom.
P.S. You'll shoot your eye out. Take them away, boys.
C plus, not an A, not a B, but a C plus.
Hey! Hey!
isn't happy. She isn't impressed. Your report came short, so you failed the test.
Hey!
Ralphie, you're done. That's a fact. So give up the gun or you're gonna get whacked.
It's all right. It's all right.
Meet the gal who makes a grade. Here she comes to serenade. Who can face the power she wields? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss
Your theme was good for a laugh, and you'll shoot your eye out. You're barely 9.5, and you'll shoot your eye out. Seems like your big dreams ought to be left on the shelf. Why aim for the sky? If you're not careful, kid, you'll shoot yourself. I hate to spoil the fun with you'll shoot your eye out. But hon, start kissing that gun goodbye. Well, shoot, it's cute that you desire, but the moment that you fire, you'll shoot your eye out. I'm sure you're sick of my spiel, but you shoot your eye out. And though you give it a real good try, I bet that you'll regret that now. Little more crack your retina, you'll shoot your eye out.
You should try.
Here's to the dance of the class, you'll shoot your eye out.
You should try.
We're out more raising our glasses high. Well, I can count this, don't depress me now. But I'm spelling out a lesson you need to be taught. Gotta get through.
Won't get got to like you.
It's time to give up. The teacher don't fail.
Let me sit and hold it tight.
You can try, you can count, but nothing you give, there's no doubt. You'll shoot your eye out.
You should try out.
I'm coming. Can somebody call me a cab?
Hey! Come here, jerk! Hey, Parker, when I tell you to come here, you better come here!
You better do what he says, Ralphie boy.
The venomous vipers of the forest appear once again.
Let's go, Ralphie. Gotta get home.
But sometimes, in this wild wilderness, there emerges a small red demon, a beady-eyed carnivore, a little insane beast that, well, on rare occasions, inhabits us all.
Come on, Fatness! What are you gonna cry?
At that moment, that little demon more than inhabited me, it consumed me, it possessed me. Well, I threw myself on my tormentor with more strength than I had ever known.
Oh, you little slap jackety!
I'm speaking in
When you're a pet, you occasionally wake
especially by Parker.
He tore right into him. That's last he's got. Phil too.
I had won. I had coupled Farkas and sent Dill running for the hill.
Ralphie.
But I had disappointed my mother, thus losing any chance of ever procuring that coveted Christmas gift.
Settle down.
Surely the fight and the profanity had sealed my fate, especially when the old man found out.
Hey. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. Catch your breath and look around. There's no monster waiting by. Nothing's crumbling to the ground. Nothing's tumbling from the sky. Notice how the world keeps turning. Life goes on. A moment comes, a moment goes, and just like that, the moment's gone. If you slip and scrape your knee, think it's never gonna heal. In a day or two you'll see, it's just not that big a deal. And you're back to jumping, laughing, you've moved on. A moment comes, a moment goes, and just like that, the moment's gone. Now, Ralphie, go up to your room and lie down. Randy, can I come in? What's the matter? What you crying for?
Daddy's gonna kill Ralphie.
I promise you, Daddy's not gonna kill anybody. Would you like some milk? You would? Oh, Randy. All these crazy moments flicker past, then they're gone. Crazy, messy moments, yet we try to hold on, 'cause they pass you in an instant, pass us by so fast. Don't forget to remember these moments never last.
Oh no, the old man was home. I was sure to be drawn and quartered, especially when he found out about the fight.
Stupid hounds, get out of here, Bumpus! You keep your slobbering hounds out of my yard!
Hello, dear. Did you have a good day?
The Bears say they're going to start Bullholz on Sunday. He is the worst quarterback in the... Did you lose your glasses again? Where are your glasses?
Ralphie, here are your glasses. You left them on top of the radio. Don't you do that again.
So what happened today?
Well, Ralphie got into a fight.
Fight? What kind of a fight?
Oh, you know how boys are. It wasn't much. I gave him a little talking to. You said the Bears are starting Bullholz on Sunday?
Yeah. Hey, I didn't know you paid any attention to football. I mean...
You should go to the game and take Ralphie with you.
Maybe I will. Oh, maybe I will. We'll probably freeze our keisters off, though. Oh, which reminds me, I need to change the antifreeze in the Ford.
I couldn't believe my ears. Perhaps I wasn't going to be destroyed after all.
Notice how the world keeps turning. Life goes on.
After that, things were different between me and my mother.
And just like that, the moment's gone.
Gloom slowly lifted. I realized that not all was lost. There was still one last hope. Right downtown at Higby's department store.
Way to get to Santa, tell him clearly, and he'll hear me. He's the one. Get the Red Runner carbine action BB gun. Catch the season spirit at Higby's. Higby's. Christmas cheer is here to stay.
And my ship, so only one gift. And why is this suit so tight? I'm gonna chafe all night.
A teddy bear anonymous.
I get an earful.
A decoder pin, a new hair glove.
Gotta be cheerful.
Oh, and a cowboy flipping.
Oh, give me a break. How long can I take this crap? Up on Santa's lap, little Nancy wants a new toy train. Little Nancy's driving me insane. And then a lovely Christmas mom. I hate my job. Hey, up on Santa's lap, Higby's gotta pay me overtime for the little freaks who come to climb on Santa's lap.
I like you, Santa. I like you, Santa.
Oh, he's a wet one! Just get him off me and get me a towel!
Santa.
What should I tell him?
Can't wait to smell him.
What is he like? I want a new bike, but how should I ask for it? Could you move on a bit? What is he thinking?
Merry Christmas!
What is he drinking? Who knows what he might pull out of that bright red cap? Up on Santa's lap, he can make your Christmas dreams come true.
And which is something that I rarely do. Oh!
On Santa's lap.
Next!
See the beastly rats eat for us, stretching miles through the aisles of the store. Pleading Santa, don't ignore us now. Who cares if they're stuck in line?
There's no way I'll stay past 9. Ho, 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 ho!
Finally, after 2 eons and 59 minutes, we were next in line to climb Mount Olympus.
Up on Santa's lap. Up on Santa's lap.
What's your name, little boy?
Come on, Ed. It's nearly 9. The store's closing.
What do you want for
My mind was going blank. I was blowing it.
Hurry up, kid! Come on!
How about a nice football?
Football! What's a football? With unconscious will, my voice squeaked out.
Football?
Okay, get him out of here.
Football! What are you doing? Wake up, stupid, wake up!
No. I want an official Red Ryder Range Battle Carbine action BB gun.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Ho, ho!
Now we're closing in, you have to steer. Santa's all the time we've got.
Cause you only ever get one shot on Santa's land.
Despite the near debacle with Santa and his elves on Christmas and Higbee's, at least I had the chance to log in my air rifle request with the big man. Who knows? Maybe I get that BB gun and a football. Well, at least it's Christmas Eve, and there's a renewed reason for optimism. A renewed reason for optimism? Of course, that's always the moment when life plays tricks on you. Cruel, unexpected tricks.
What broke? What happened? What broke?
At that moment, my old man knew the thing that he had feared from the very first day had come to pass.
The lamp, I was putting the candles out and I heard the...
You were always jealous of that lamp.
Jealous of a plastic leg.
You were jealous because I won.
That's ridiculous. Jealous? Jealous of what? That is the ugliest lamp I ever saw.
Get the glue.
We're out of glue.
Oh, you ran out of glue on purpose!
Randy used the rest of it on the school project and I haven't had a chance to buy any more.
And I shall find some.
At 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve.
Somewhere, somehow, I will get that glue. And don't touch that lamp. Don't touch that lamp! Not a finger!
I never wanted to touch that lamp.
Well, you certainly did tonight, didn't you?
Boys, I'm going over to Mrs. Cartwright's for a little while. Your dinner's still on the table, and Randy, you're the only one who didn't finish eating.
Nothing like that had ever happened before.
Wow.
But I had an idea that would pay dividends on Christmas morning if it worked.
Well, maybe we can do something. But what? Grab that piece from the floor, fix it up like before. Take the knee, weight lifted higher. Forget that it broke. There we go. Is that smoke? Oh my gosh! It smells like fire. Here, take the heel of the shoe. We're out of luck without glue. So, try again.
to feel better.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, you can eat your food without all that little piggy stuff.
Aww.
She'll come back, see your plate, won't believe that you ate. Try to swallow just one carrot.
I don't know if I can.
Open up, be a man.
It's too much.
Then fine, we'll share it. Hey, if you just take a bite, they won't remember their fight.
All right.
Or sit down really quick.
I think I'm getting sick.
This could work.
We need a better plan.
Before the old man comes home, if he sees that the lamp is on, if she sees that the food is good, maybe then that's when everything will be okay again.
My old man came home later with 5 bottles of extra strength glue. Furiously, but futilely, he worked for nearly an hour. And he gave in to the inevitability that the precious leg was lost. Not long afterwards, my mother returned.
Frank, look, I just,
If I was,
what I meant,
it's because
how on earth it got this way. When I said,
I was so.
and I tried,
Yeah, I know.
listen, Frank, what I mean to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
The white flag had been waved. The war was over. Peace had again been restored to the land. With as much dignity as he could muster, my old man took what was left of his major award out into the backyard and buried it next to the garage. I could never be sure, but I thought I could hear. Finally, the family unit was again intact, and we could refocus on the day ahead. Now, Santa and his reindeer had already left the North Pole, so all good little boys and girls had to be asleep before they arrived. They just had to.
Boys, you better get to sleep. It's almost 9 o'clock. Santa's on his way.
Ralphie, are you asleep?
No, are you?
I don't think so.
I toss and turn and toss again. Hear the clock tick a tock, it goes so slow, legs criss and cross again. Count a billion sheep, but I still can't sleep
Right when I'm gonna bust. Flip flop and readjust.
Can't go to bed, instead my mind begins to race. Something's taking place. Every year I wait up to hear and go ho, ho, ho. 'Cause I know somewhere hovering over Indiana, Santa's covering ground with lightning speed. High above the town, flying down, better catch him quick. Old Saint Nick, maybe still in Evansville or somewhere hovering over Indiana. Across the whole state and straight to me.
across the whole state, across the whole state, and straight to see where hovering over Indiana to be.
Boys, quit that crackling racket, or I'll tell Santa to fly right over this flim-flamin' house.
It's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas Day! Wow, look at that!
Merry Christmas.
Wow, fire truck, that one's mine!
Wait for Christmas to start, honey.
I want to play Santa, I want to play Santa!
Yeah, you played Santa last year. Ralphie, you play Santa.
Okay. Thanks, Rocky and Zeppelin.
A can of Simon Eyes. Thanks, Ralph.
From me to you.
Thanks a lot. Oh, you got me a blue bowling ball. A blue ball. Thanks, son.
This has to be the box, cause it all comes down to Christmas. I can't get stuck with sauce, cause it all comes down to Christmas. I've got one shot, and it's only one gift away. It's gotta be good on Christmas now!
Aunt Clara always gives you the nicest gifts. Go upstairs and put it on. Go on.
Now, which one is Aunt Clara? Is she the one with the mustache?
She has a slight mustache, yes, but she's very nice.
Oh, she's never nice to me. I think she used to play linebacker for the Packers.
Ralphie, come down here.
It was well known throughout the Midwest that my old man was a turkey junkie, a bona fide golly Turkey-Canis freak.
Frank, you stop that. You'll get sick. It still needs basting, then back in the oven.
Oh, this piece looks cooked. Turkey, turkey, heaven, turkey.
Frank, please. Ralphie, hurry up. Come down here and show us that present that Aunt Clara gave you.
Oh, Mom!
Ralphie, come down here.
Oh, it's humiliating!
Come down here.
Oh.
She went through all that trouble to make it. You come down here right now.
Aunt Clara, for many years, had labored under the delusion that I was not only a perpetual 4-year-old, but also a girl.
It's the most precious thing I've ever seen.
Well, if Flicker Schwartz ever saw me in this, my life at school would be a veritable hell.
Shut up, Randy!
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
It's not.
He does too. He looks like a pink nightmare. Are you comfortable in that thing? Do you want to take it off? Come on, let that poor kid take it off.
Okay, fine. You can take it off. You just have to wear it when Aunt Clara visits.
This wine isn't half bad. I mean, it's not good either, but do you want to sip?
Yeah. No, you don't. Did you have a nice Christmas, Ralph?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Pretty nice, huh? Did you get everything you wanted?
Almost.
Almost. Well, that's life. There's always next Christmas. Hey, what's that back there?
Where?
Back there behind the cabinet's another box. You might want to go check it out.
Well, what is it?
Santa Claus? I had one when I was his age.
But it was beautiful. I could hardly wait to try it out.
Come on, let me show you how to load it. Right, yep, just like that. Careful, don't let the babies fall out.
Can I try it, Mom? Can I?
Okay, fine, but you be careful out there. I still say those things are dangerous. And don't shoot any birds or animals.
Except the puppet hounds.
Ralphie to the rescue! Oh, 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 Ralphie to the rescue! Oh, 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 fire and fast, he's a cowboy at last. Now watch him blow, blow, blow. Okay, Black Bart, now you get yours. Ow!
Oh my God! I shot my eye out!
Ralphie, you be careful out there. Don't shoot your eye out.
She hadn't seen. She didn't know. But my eyes all right. Maybe the BB hit my glasses. My glasses! Where are my glasses? Few things have such swift and terrible retribution on a kid than a pair of busted glasses. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Pulverized.
Frank, you stay away from that turkey, you'll get worms. Have you seen Ralphie?
Rapidly, my mind evolved a spectacular plot, but God, it had to work. First I whipped up some tears.
Ralphie, my baby! What happened? Icicle?
Yeah, there was an icicle when I shot my gun. There's an icicle in my eye.
Oh, let me see. It's just a bump. You're lucky it didn't hit your eye. Those things have been known to kill people.
What about my glasses?
Well, you can wear your old ones with a crack in them until we can get you some new ones.
I had pulled it off! It worked. Victory was mine! Oh, life is like that. But sometimes, when you are at the height of your reverie, when joy is at its zenith, when all is most right with the world, the most terrible, unthinkable things descend upon us.
Puppets! No, Puppets! Get out of here, Puppets! Oh, the turkey! The turkey! Oh, the turkey! Ruined! You left the back door open, and the puppets in the house is Puppets! Sons, bridges!
A heavenly aroma still hung heavy in the house. It was gone. Oh, God. No turkey. No turkey sandwiches. No turkey salad. No turkey hash. No turkey nothing. God. Oh, God.
All right. Everyone get your coats. We are going out to eat.
There was only one place possibly open on Christmas Day in Holman, Indiana. We had never been there before, but we were in luck.
Welcome to Chow Mein Palace. Table for 4?
Yeah. Do you have any turkey?
Duck.
Duck.
Tastes just like turkey.
All right, I guess we're having duck then.
Dad, where are all of the people?
They're at home with their families.
Oh, hey, look, there's the Schwartzes. It's a lovely bird, but you see, it's smiling at me.
How about a Christmas song?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Yeah. Packs a punch. Enjoy.
That Christmas would live in our memory as a Christmas where we were introduced to Chinese turkey.
What a perfect scene on a Christmas night. So we might be stuck with duck, but the world's all right.
And you have to laugh. It's a giant mess. But if no one cried
Or died, it's a big success, right?
right, this year we nearly went insane.
This year we gave up stuffing for wonton.
Of course.
What a Christmas story to behold. A crazy Christmas story to be told. We've got a bird with no head, a glass of sake.
What's to be said when you are here next to me?
Yeah. Who could want much more? Our Christmas story.
I had one big wish.
Santa somehow knew.
Right before my eyes, surprise, my wish came true. This year we might not have a lot.
This year, I'll tell you one thing that we've got. What a Christmas story to behold. A crazy Christmas story to be told. I'll take the cheap Christmas wines,
The slush in the streets, the crowds and the lines that make the season complete. Who could ask for more? Our Christmas story. Music has but still we will remember. Where we'll be here together this December. Around the tree, seeing every girl and boy with our hearts all full of joy. From far away, we'll sing what a Christmas story to behold. A crazy Christmas story to
Back in the day, you never asked yourself, do my parents love me? It never even crossed your mind. You were there, they took care of you. It was their job to raise you, and it was your job to let them. So when they said, don't run with scissors, or button your coat, or you'll shoot your eye out, maybe they didn't know it. But that's what it was. Love. At night, next to me in the darkness, lay my cold blue steel beauty. The greatest gift I'd ever received. Are you kidding? My old man, my dad, gave it to me. It would be the greatest gift I ever received. After the excitement of the day subsided, I drifted off to sleep, praying ducks on the wing and getting off spectacular hip shots.
Christmas is here, a calm, quiet night.
It comes once a year,
So you hold on to it tight. Who could want much more? Our Christmas story.
Good night, Ralphie. Good night, all. Thanks for listening, and Merry Christmas.